Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. Today's video is going to be my top 5 men's fragrances that were discovered in 2015, discovered by me. Most of these fragrances have been released between 2014 and 2015. And today I'm bringing you this very short list so that you could pick something for yourself or for your partner for the upcoming occasions. So I hope you enjoy. So today I'm going to start by my least favorite, moving up to my number 1, which is going to be my absolute favorite discovery for 2015. And for the top 5, the 5th place, I had 2 fragrances that are just the same, in the same category, but they are totally different from each other. But I thought that they were interesting enough to be included in this list, but they are totally different, so they will suit different people. So let's jump into these. Oh, but before I get started, I want to tell you that I'm going to include all my reviews of the fragrances that I have included today in the description box so that you could check them out if you want to know more about this particular fragrance, if you are interested in it. Anyway, let's jump into these 2 fragrances, and these are going to be the Valentino Uomo and the Jimmy Choo Man, and they are totally different. This is very playful, very fresh and sexy. This one is dark, sophisticated, vintage, classic, and a very good composition. This is a very special scent. Please do not hate on me for including this, because I know many people think that it is just a regular everyday fragrance, and that's why I included it. This is your mediocre average fragrance, but surprisingly it is good. There is nothing new about the composition, but it is called Jimmy Choo Man, which means that they intended it to be a bit masculine and sexy. It is masculine and sexy. It's very fresh. I think this would suit someone who is a college student, or if you are into fresh smelling fragrances, you want something to wear to work or on everyday basis. This is great. It is absolutely amazing. I love it. There is nothing special about it, but every time I smell it, I stand by my opinion that this is a good smelling fragrance. This only has 6 notes. Patchouli, pink pepper, it has pineapple, and what else? And some suede. But you are just going to smell something fresh, masculine, definitely masculine, and it is a very good everyday scent, so make sure that you try it. And the next fragrance, which is in my 5th place, is the Valentino Uomo. The main reason that I haven't ranked this high enough or higher in my list is because it is more of a skin scent. The scent itself is very special. It is warm, woody, it has some chocolate, tonka bean, vanilla, hazelnut. It is very gourmand and very delicious to smell, but the performance is not that great. Its lasting power is good, don't get me wrong, but the projection is not that good, and it is more of a skin scent. It is not as masculine as the previous one. This is more of a unisex scent. I love it so much. I could wear it myself. This is a winter fragrance. It is not fresh. It is dark and deep and vintage. I love this one. Check this out and see if you like it. And my top 4 rating will go to Hugo Boss Bottled Unlimited. I have reviewed this and I said that I love how juicy, how summery, how fresh it is. This is just perfect. I haven't smelled something that fresh and juicy and mouth-watering as this fragrance in a very long time. Check my review, I'm going to include it. This is a flanker of the Hugo Boss Bottled, the original one. Smells nothing like it. I mentioned in my review that I didn't like many of the flankers, the midnight one and the sports one. This is a different story. Pineapple, mint, and it has some woodsy notes. Just perfection for summer. Very youthful, playful, young, long-lasting, and it is just your perfect summer fragrance that is not going to disappoint you. The projection as well is good. I beg you to try a sample of this. Hugo Boss Bottled Unlimited. Alright, so top 3 is going to be CK or Calvin Klein Reveal. This has really surprised me because I do not like Calvin Klein fragrances. Usually I think that they lack in performance and they are not that special, but this is a different story. Very surprising. It is sophisticated enough, juicy, boozy, woodsy. It is nice, and on top of that, it's very sexy. If you find Versace Eros to be very, very heavy for you or too much for your liking, the way I do, you will love this one. This is the way I like Versace Eros to smell like, and it is versatile, could be suitable for most seasons, most weathers, except for very, very hot seasons. And I think it is age versatile as well. So whether you are young, whether you are mature, this is going to suit you, and it is very affordable as well. So if you look for a deal, you'll find a deal. This is Calvin Klein Reveal. And of course, my top two is going to be this fragrance that I'm going to show you, because it is a very successful flanker, and the name of this fragrance is very accurate. It describes it really well. It is going to be Hugo Boss Bottled Intense. This is Hugo Boss Bottled Intense. So it is just this fresh, sweet, fruity, woody, beautiful scent that Hugo Boss has came up with long time ago, but it is just going to be richer and more intense. Try it, you won't be disappointed. And surprisingly enough, although it is very similar, it performs differently on the skin, and it is more of a winter scent. On my husband it wears for about 12 hours, and I think this is a huge performance for a fragrance, and let alone the projection. It just fills the room with the fragrance once you spray it. I highly recommend this one. Let's move to top one. So far I've included some fragrances that are going to work for the summer, for the winter, and some are more versatile than the others, but they are not as versatile as the one I'm holding in my hand. Could you guess what? This is no surprise. It's going to be Carolina Herrera CH Men Privé. And let me show you the bottle, because it is very beautiful. I'm not a fan of the cap, as I mentioned in my last review, but the fragrance itself screams versatility, originality, and just sexiness in general. This is so boozy, fresh, woody, aromatic. It is a bit of everything. Good lasting power, good projection. It is surprisingly very good, and I'm growing to love Carolina Herrera more and more as I'm trying some of their newest releases or newest fragrances. Amazing fragrance. Probably you need to be over 25 in order to be able to rock this and enjoy it and feel confident that you are wearing this fragrance. But if you love it, you will know that you can rely on this fragrance in many occasions, because it is it's just perfection. So if you want to know more about this fragrance, go and check my review, as I've mentioned. So this is CH Men Privé by Carolina Herrera. Alright guys, this brings us to the end of this video. Please let me know in the comments down below what's your favorite between or among these fragrances that I've mentioned, whether you agree that they deserve to be in a top 5 or best listing for fragrances in 2015. Of course, I haven't included some fragrances, although I think they are so good, but the problem is that I do not have all of them. For example, Sauvage, I'm going to review it. This is by Christian Dior. The Dolce & Gabbana, the one, the Intense one, I don't have it as well because it didn't come to the UK yet, so I'm just waiting for that. And these ones that I've tried are all available now in the market if you want to get yourself a sample or treat yourself or your loved one for a very nice special fragrance. And yeah, please don't forget to leave your comment and like this video. Subscribe if you are new to my channel for lots and lots of future videos, and I'll see you again very soon. Until then, please be safe. Mwah. Bye.